Still creating invoices manually. Let's change that today. I'm going to show you how to create invoices in Zoho Books the easy way. Now, my name is Dion and I am from Modern Age Solutions, where we help businesses streamline their processes in terms of accounting, sales, and all that through Zoho ERP. And by the end of this video, you are going to know how to create invoices in Zoho Books, and you'll be able to send this to your customers or even to people who you want to invoice. And this is going to save you tons and tons of um, hours of work. Now, how do you get to Zoho Books? This is how you get to Zoho Books. Just go to your browser and type Zoho Books. Then you will be shown this screen. Click on the items compliant accounting software for your business. That is where you are going to get Zoho Books. If you are not yet signed up, you'll see a sign up, the link here. Just click on sign in and sign up, and then you'll be given a prompt to sign up and enter your information and even get a subscription of the service. But if you are already signed up, just click on access Zoho Books, just the same way this other area over here is. Now, from the dashboard, you can be able to see that you're brought to the getting started area, where we are able to set up Zoho Books. It's welcome to Zoho Books, and we can add our organization details. We are supposed to add our organization details, that is our logo. So if you've not yet added that, just click on that, add organization, or just go to this settings over here and go to profile, and then you will be brought to this area. Now you'll be able to add your logo. Just click on button here and then say add a logo, and create your name or the organization name, and then enter the industry that you are in. And also you can be able to identify the base currency and the fiscal year for your company, and then all this information in terms of date, in terms of time zone, and then click on save. Once you're done with that, you come to branding, where you are able now to say that our company normally uses which color. Then you can be able to customize that. This will enable you to be able to send an invoice even with that logo of yours to that customer, that they can be able to see that this is a good invoice and it's professional, and you will be able to know, or the customer will treat you differently and able to understand that this person is a professional. Now, once we are done with that, we can be able to create your first invoice, and then we can create our first bill. Before we get to that, we come here to the dashboard, and under the dashboard we can be able to see that there are a number of things that we can be able to see here. As you can see, we have total receivables and total payables, and all this information are important to us. You can be able to see a cash flow statement, a snapshot from here, income and expenses, our top expenses, and whatever, and even our banks, how their banks is doing. And also, if we want to use Zoho Books on our phone, then you can go and download Zoho Books app on your Android phone or on your iOS. Then you will be able to do the same on those platforms. Now, Zoho normally has webinars or things that will help you understand Zoho better. So as you can see here, when I just signed in, it gives me a pop-up that says I unlock the power of customization in Zoho Books, and then I can register now, or I had registered. I think it's not yet that day, so I'm waiting for that day. Now, we want now to add our invoice and send our invoice to our customer, and they should pay us. Now, on the left hand side, we can see there are a number of things. We have items, inventory, sales, purchases, and banking, accountant, reports, and documents. For us to send an invoice, we need first to have a customer. So we need to enter a customer into the system. So we come to sales, then we say customers. Now we have a number of customers on the system. We can see we have a number of customers, but to add a customer, just click on new, and then enter the first name. First thing you need to identify, is this customer an individual or a business? So if it's a business, you can just leave it on business. Then enter the first name. Let's call this person the contact. Let's get Jane Martin. Let's call her Jane Martin. Then the company name is JM Enterprises. And then the display name will just pick the JM Enterprises. Please enter the email address. For this is the email address that we are going to send this customer an invoice with. So jment@gmail.com. This is just for test purposes. Then the customer number automatically creates itself. We can enter this number manually, but this is automatic sequencing. Then phone number 0700000000, depending on the way you want to contact. This side is asking us to have a 2+4, 254. Then communication channels is email and WhatsApp, which is okay. If this customer is VAT registered in Kenya, that means you have to present that VAT number, and then we can be able to enter there. But if it's not VAT registered, just click on no VAT registered. Tax exemption number, if they are exempted from tax, they should be able to provide you with that. Location code. Zoho normally has an area where you can be able to say this is a customer has a unique identification number which is provided by the government, and you can be able to do that from there. Then we can even enter the credit limit for this customer and click on save. Now we should be once we have done that, we need to now enter an invoice or even send an invoice to this customer. Now we can create a new transaction directly from here, say new invoice, or just come to invoices and then click on a new invoice. So we click on new, then we say select the customer. That was the Enterprises. That's the customer. All the details is filled. Invoice number is there. If we have an order number, we can enter that order number. Which account is it going to affect? Which is the account receivable? Who's the salesperson? And the description on your invoice. This is a first invoice, something like that. Then we can be able to enter the items that we want to sell to this person. Let's say we want to sell that item. Then we also want to sell another item. Say we want to sell this. Then take note that we have this item in stock, so we can be able to sell. We can sell this at which rate? Let's say we are selling at 50, and then this one already has, and this person is buying like 10 of these, 5 of these, and then that is done. The total amount is here. Any other information that you like to add on this invoice can be there, can be added there. Then terms and conditions, and if you want to share this invoice with Jane Martin via email, then you can click and add that person over here, or remove them. So you can do that. You can move or add, depending whichever way you would like to do that. Then you can say I want to save and print, or even send and approve, or as you like. So there are options here that you would like to you can do. So I would like to save and send via email. I'm just going to say yes, and then I'm going to say yeah, okay, I have an item that is out of stock. Let me just remove and save for demo purposes. Then this is the invoice. This is how the customer is going to see the email. But since I am not going to send this by email right now because I have not set up my email, I'm just going to say cancel. Then an invoice will be previewed over here. So this is the invoice we are going to share with the customer, so that they can be able to pay or make payment. So we can be able to print it out as a PDF directly from the system. As you can see, it says that it is downloading. Let's say okay, it's dangerous, but it's okay, that's fine. Or let's say I want to print it directly. I want many copies. Then it will give us a preview of how the invoice is going to look, and we can print that out. Or even we can even share this via email, send via email. As you can see, it says that we can send via email, and even we can share this, we can approve this directly, and then we can say approved. So we can go through an approval process, and then we can even send this directly via email, or even schedule at a certain time to send in the email. I can say I've sent it, or even printed it out from the system. Now, as you can see how easy it is to create an invoice directly from Zoho, and you can even send this invoice directly to your customer. If you like now our team to help you, we can set up Zoho Books for you, for your business, including any other automation and even reports and even tax setups. You can visit modernisesolutions.co.ke, or even message us directly. I am leaving the link on the description below, and feel free, just reach out to us. We can be able to assist you with that. Cheers.